In response to India's purchase of S-400 air defense system, Pakistan had inducted a Chinese-made LY-80 air defense system on 12 March this year. However, in a major embarrassment to Pakistan, the low-quality Chinese-made missiles are not working. The Chinese technicians are currently working in 9 different locations in Pakistan for the past 2 months, and have not been able to repair the systems till now.
टूट गया, अभी ठीक करके देता हूँ,
अभी ठीक करके देता हूँ, अभी ठीक करके देता हूँ, जब से अभी ठीक करके देता हूँ, कब करेगा ठीक?
India had ordered around 1,000 air-to-air missiles from Russia in 2019 worth around 1,500 crores, and Russia had started shipment of the latest and upgraded inventory of 3 different types of air-to-air missiles in mid-2020 that were to be equipped on the Su-30 and MiG-29 UPG fighters. As per latest media reports, the Su-30 squadrons have now started equipping them with upgraded R-77 missile called the RVV-SD, which has a range of 110 kilometers as compared to 80 kilometers of the older stock, and the pilots have already started performing combat air patrols with the upgraded missiles. The Defence Ministry had cleared the deal for 200 Astra Mark 1 missiles for the Indian Air Force and 48 missiles for the Indian Navy's MiG-29K in July 2020, and as per latest reports, the Indian Air Force will get the fresh stocks of the 110 km range Astra Mark 1 later this year, that will be further equipped on more squadrons. India has received tremendous response from international companies to its request for information to lease at least 20 basic trainer aircraft for the Indian Air Force, and all the participating Indian and foreign companies will now be shortlisted after consultations with the Indian Air Force and Ministry of Defence. According to sources, the Indian Air Force is also looking at the L-39 next-generation turbofan-powered military trainer aircraft of Czech Republic that can also be equipped with a 20mm gun pod, infrared-seeking air-to-air missiles, laser-guided air-to-ground munitions and laser-guided 70mm rockets. The Indian Army has deployed a DRDO-developed electro-optic anti-drone system near the line of control that cuts off the drone signal from its operator and uses a laser-based mechanism to target drones at a distance of 1.5 kilometers. The anti-drone system has been mounted on the Kalyani light specialist vehicle of the Indian Army, which means that it can be transported to desired locations. The Indian Army has inducted first 12 indigenously developed 10-meter short-span bridging systems worth 492 crore rupees, and more than 30 units will be delivered by the end of this year. The system has been designed by Indian Army engineers along with the DRDO, and has been manufactured by Larsen & Toubro Limited, and these mechanically launched bridges are capable of carrying tanks weighing 70 tons over different types of water obstacles. India's Darwin Platform group of companies has partnered with the robotics lab of the Waksan University Hyderabad for designing and developing prototypes of military equipment based on molecular nanotechnology. Under the project, the company plans to provide 3 molecular nanotechnology-based equipment to the Indian Armed Forces that includes military jackets which are much lighter and have more strength, arms and ammunition and laser-guided munitions. China has begun construction of 100 new silos for intercontinental ballistic missiles in a desert near its Uman city. Each missile site is separated from the other by about 2 miles, and many of them are concealed by a large dome-like covering. The silos are intended for the 15,000 km range DF-41, which can carry multiple warheads, and could put the US mainland within its reach. In a direct message to Turkey, an Indian Navy frigate has undertaken a joint exercise with the Greek Navy frigate in the Mediterranean Sea, and the exercise included air defense and replenishment drills. The Indian Navy frigate also undertook a maritime partnership exercise with the Egyptian Navy, and conducted helicopter deck landing operations and replenishment drills to boost naval cooperation and interoperability between the two navies.